that defensive pressure's hands. But we probably definitely managed it a bit better than we did this time last year.
Neil, you've been telling us, anyone who listened for about a month, that Joey Carver is perfectly comfortable playing a fullback or anywhere. Assesses the problem.
Yeah, he's brave, Joey. He's very, very brave, yeah, he's not afraid to try things. But yeah, like we'll have a look back at the game and go through with him. And Joey's he's hungry to learn, wants to get better. So we'll see how we manage him over the next few weeks. But it's good. Delighted for him today. Another good performance for him. He's 21 years of age. It's we said yesterday. Obviously, it's come very quickly for Joey, but he's definitely a talent, and but he's pretty good and stays grounded, and hopefully he'll have a big part to play in what's to come in the rest of the season.
It gives a big extra dimension to the attack, having that another guy who can play first receiver, who can take the ball on, and maybe have Johnny in a different part of the field as well.
Definitely, yeah. And you see the way teams are targeting Johnny. Even there a couple of times you see he's been hit late. Same in the England game, and teams are willing to go after him. And it's definitely something that referees need to keep in mind, because it's easy for a defender to commit to a tackle, knowing that he is committed, but he knows he's not going to tackle the man before he gets the pass away, and it's one of those grey areas. But Johnny's definitely the recipient on that. You saw it, obviously Rory Best making the point to the referee in the Ireland-England game in particular. It's definitely something that Johnny's going to have to face, but having a second receiver takes away a little bit of that pressure maybe.
There was a link in on Joey as well, on the way he was on the ground. What was your thoughts on that?
I was surprised it didn't get checked, but they did review it at the time, so they said it was fine.
Have you any handle on injuries? It's a bit early.
Probably the main one, obviously Adam coming off early. He came off 20-25 minutes into the game, so he had some awareness in his hamstring, and if you're a little bit compromised with some of the speed that they have out there, it's a dangerous place. And obviously with Fur and McFadden on the bench, we made the call to pull him off early, but he seemed to be okay in there. He's just been getting a couple of bangs again on his shoulder, so I'll have to have a look back at a few of those. But yeah, he got a bang. Not a stinger, no, but he's been getting a bang on his AC, and you saw it in even the Ireland-England game. But he's made of tough stuff, Johnny. It's great to see him get through in already minutes, considering some of the bangs and knocks that he has to take.
I think your back play from the Leinster point of view was a lot more direct, and the offload game was a lot more positive than, say, from the Wasps' point of view during particularly in the second half, but also parts of the first half as well.
Yeah, we want to play with attacking intent. Obviously with that there comes a certain element of risk, but we want players to express themselves, go out and enjoy when they're playing in front of 50,000 people that have turned up and paid good money to be here, which is an amazing thing, really. So the players want to produce moments, I thought they did a lot today, but I think they're going to get better. They're going to get better because they'll spend more time with each other, and we can work at things in training. Obviously, with such an intense block games, we'll manage guys. We had an A game last night in against Ulster up in Banbridge, and guys went well up there as well. A couple of guys coming back from injury as well. So we hopefully have a good competitive squad, which we'll need.
And you say you can get better. Can you improve enough to win a semi-final in France?
It's going to be tough. First, we just need to figure out who that's going to be against, and the threats that we will potentially face. So, it's an exciting challenge. That would be great. Think of some of the games we've had in France, semi-finals, losing away to Toulouse back in 2010. Obviously there was a game against Clermont where Gordon Darcy makes a last-minute tackle, or very last-minute tackle against Wesley Fofana at the end. More recently, the game against Toulon in Marseille, where Jimmy has a drop goal in the 78 or 79 minute that goes, I can still picture, go about a foot wide, which game goes to extra time, and we fall short. So some great games, and you see how tight the margins are. So we just need to make sure are as best prepared as possible. But before that happens, we've 2 games in the league as well, and we need to make sure we consolidate our position there. Tough games: Ospreys away, Connacht away, and then away to somewhere in France. So exciting challenge.
Okay, folks, we'll take it next door, please, for Monday.